Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Automation Alley's virtual Tech Takeover. I'm Seta Sykes, account manager here at Automation Alley. This Tech Takeover is actually brought to you by one of our foundation members, Manpower Group. Manpower Group provides administrative and support services, professional services, and business services through its four primary brands: Manpower, Contingent Staffing and Permanent Recruitment, Experis, Professional Resourcing and Project-Based Solutions, Right Management, Career Management, Workforce Consulting, Training and Development, and Manpower Group Solutions, Managed Services and Outsourcing. If you have any questions regarding Manpower or any of their services, I would be more than happy to connect you with the representative, and information can also be found on the Tech Takeover information page. Every Wednesday, we host these member-led Industry 4.0 focused sessions via live stream. This week's topic is a new approach to an old problem, Agile for MES MITS. I'm pleased to be joined this morning by our speakers today. Kevin Jones, he's a program manager, MITS at Design Systems. We have Mike Swinson, electrical and controls engineering group manager. We also have Brian Osuski, senior project engineer over at Design Systems. Before we begin, I'd like to remind our viewers that Automation Alley, in partnership with the World Economic Forum, will be hosting a series of virtual roundtable discussions at our upcoming Integrate conference on November 9th. These discussions help Automation Alley define our state's Industry 4.0 strategy and help us prioritize technologies and topics on focus throughout the year. If you'd like to be considered for a spot on a roundtable at Integrate, please let me know and we will submit your name for consideration. And please don't forget to register for Integrate at integrateconference.com. We'll be doing a Q&A at the end of the presentation today, so please use the Q&A function at the bottom of your screen to ask questions. Thank you, and I'd like to now welcome our panelists.
Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. My name is Kevin Jones, and myself, along with our team, will be presenting our MITS MES Solution to you. Just a quick background, I came to work for Design Systems in 1995, and I began MES integrations for DSI shortly thereafter. During that time, I have seen a huge growth in automation and factory floor intelligence, from hardwire to blue hose to Ethernet, from manually intensive operations to robotics, from PLC 3s to CLXs and data liner 20s to 3D graphical HMIs. We've seen a huge growth spurt with Industry 4.0. I won't elaborate much on the MES beginnings, as most, if not all of you, are keenly aware of MES systems. However, I believe it is important to establish the timeline and roots. But first, I'd like to do a brief introduction of our company, Design Systems. Design Systems has been a leader and innovator in manufacturing engineering for 37 years. We are a privately owned company headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan, with offices in Canada and Mexico. Today, we have almost 300 engineering and technical support personnel. Throughout our 37-year history, DSI has been a leader and innovator in the manufacturing sector. We have provided our engineering services all over the world, and with offices in Canada, the US, and Mexico, we're able to have boots on the ground anywhere in North America immediately. You can see some of our accolades with ENR and cranes on the right side of the slide. Our company has strategically created 8 distinct engineering groups, from mechanical to electrical, from industrial to simulation to Industry 4.0. With this structure, we are able to pull from any and all of these groups in order to get your project done on time, under budget, and exceed all of the required project deliverables. Having all of the talent we have in all of the various engineering groups makes us second to none when it comes to your project. Some of the markets we serve are shown here, from appliances to semi-truck manufacturers, from vitamins to aerospace. We serve all industries. If manufacturing is involved, we have the expertise to fulfill any role that you may need. We have the capabilities of handling all projects, from a $10,000 project to a $400 million project. We provide engineering and program management services from 4 walls and in, and then some. A huge testimony to our company is 85% repeat business. That is a brief introduction to our company. I'd like to go into the MES Roots now. Accounting software, such as Peachtree, was the first software to make it into business. That was the 70s. Shortly after that came DOS, remember Leisure Suit Larry? Then businesses began to realize that automation and smarter production facilities were desperately needed. That was when we started to see ERPs, WMSs, and supply chain management, just to name a few. It wasn't until 1992 when MES was first coined. The MES market today is at 11.9 billion here in 2020 and estimated to be 15 billion by 2025. That's a huge leap. The main reasons for this huge leap are small to mid-sized manufacturers starting to realize that an MES solution is required. They are the ones spawning this growth. They realize that to be competitive, they need to become efficient and lean. An MES solution provides that need. Let's talk basics. MES systems are computerized systems used in manufacturing to track and document the transformation of raw materials to finished goods. An MES system improves efficiency. All businesses know where they have added cost. It's production bottlenecks, scrap parts, low FTC, bad operator efficiency, equipment downtime. An MES solution will immediately provide an efficient plant floor and as such will lower your cost. An MES system improves competitiveness. Let's face it, everything is competitively bid these days. If you want the job, you need to be very tight on pricing. It's very difficult to do that if you have areas of waste. An MES system makes you leaner so you can competitively bid projects with certainty. Regulations. Whether you're making a $2 toy that has stringent paint requirements that need to be adhered to, or building a $60,000 car with 500 regulations, these regulations all need to be adhered to. An MES ensures compliance to all of the regulations required for your product. By installing quality gates and using traceability, we will ensure that all items required for adherence are met and married to that product. Enterprise Resource Planning, or ERPs, provide a platform for the manufacturing of finished goods. The execution of manufacturing considers all resources such as manpower, raw materials, brought-in parts, just-in-time deliveries, just-in-sequence, cost centers, and supply chain management. Manufacturing planning, or MRPs, is a low-orbit system designed to provide filtered information to supply chain, including manufacturing execution systems. More and more of these functions are being absorbed into MES. Product Lifecycle Management, or PLMs, are repositories for all design and engineering documentation. A revision-controlled repository for all BOM and BOP data. These are essential data sources for MES. And lastly, Manufacturing Execution Systems, or MES. This is the bridge between ERP, MRP, AP, and PLM. An MES system translates the customer orders from your ERP or MRP, applies the manufacturing processes from AP and PLM, and guides both automation and manpower to manufacture the required product. Manufacturing execution systems are designed to bridge the gap between ERPs, PLMs, and process design systems, or APs. The goal of MES is to enforce product design processes from process design to shop floor execution. MES is a bidirectional system which executes planned production orders from ERP based on processes and materials from PLM and AP. Let's talk briefly about DSI and MES. DSI began with MES integrations for the auto industry in the 90s. Through our experience, we saw gaps in the MES market, especially for small to mid-sized companies. We decided to partner with a European MES software company. They are single-sourced and very large automotive companies and tier 1 suppliers across the globe. They have systems that have been running since 2001. Their extensive MES presence, coupled with our manufacturing and MES integration experience, led us to our MES systems. Manufacturing IT Solutions, or simply MITS. Utilizing our expertise in lean manufacturing, DSI can provide a flexible, scalable solution for your manufacturing execution system needs. Unlike most enterprise software companies, We deploy our MES solution, MITS, on a modular basis. We address specific needs to solve production issues such as machine downtime, traceability, and error proofing. We also address moving from reactive maintenance to predictive maintenance. We address all aspects of a new technology implementation, from needs analysis and use case development to integration. Having an MES system eliminates manual data mining, paper trails, labor-intensive reporting, and does all of this for you. Let your ERP do what it does best and let an MES system do what it does best. Our MITS provide you with all the reporting features you need so you can make intelligent and informed decisions regarding your plant floor. We put the right amount of data in the right hands at the right time. Most off-the-shelf MES solutions are very costly and typically is a one-size-fits-all. You must buy the whole package whether you use it all or not with our MITS. What if a manufacturer only wants visual monitoring or work instructions or traceability? We scale our software to fit your needs. We won't sell you the entire package if you don't need it. Maybe you just need help finding your problems. That certainly may not require a full deployment, rather a tool to help with just that. We also perform our own integration services. We don't hire third parties to perform integration as most MES solutions do. We do it ourselves. This gives you one place to go, and that saves time and money. Industry 4.0 is a process, not a specific goal. We consider it the next generation of continuous quality improvement, always identifying new use cases to exploit the technology for operational improvement. A primary component of Industry 4.0 is the manufacturing digital twin. This is the virtual copy of manufacturing operations, facility, equipment, assets, and production data. MITS is the visualization of the plant floor, including production monitoring, order processing, part traceability, and genealogy, error proofing, and maintenance operations. Our MITS modules. Most MES solutions sell you their whole enterprise, whether you need it or not. We have 5 modules that we offer with our MITS system. You can buy 1 module, 2 modules, or a full deployment with all 5. Each module provides various benefits. We will talk about each module briefly and describe its functionality. Again, you may only need 1 module or a combination of modules or a full deployment. Our MITS system is fully customizable and scalable to suit your needs. Let's start with one of the most important modules, order management. Without it, you don't have the order visibility on your plant floor that you need. And let's face it, you have to have this. Once we receive raw orders, we'll create an order list within MITS. We'll populate orders with BOM data. We'll validate the BOM items per order and handle exceptions. We'll drive order information to automation. We'll interface the automation systems to deliver required operational and part information. We monitor order progress and we generate callbacks. We handle all unexpected order changes and scheduling changes. Work instructions. We provide real-time work instructions displayed electronically to guide workers through the assembly process. We work with you and your team and develop these ourselves. We use quality gates and e-checklists to ensure conformance to quality initiatives and regulations. We also perform rework and reject part management. Order management drives the heart of MES. It determines what the factory needs to do to create the final product. Along the way, orders grow by collecting the critical process data, which has arisen from the production process. A strong order management engine creates a strong MES, and MITS has just such a strong engine. MITS receives sequence orders from ERP or an alternative system. Orders may already consist of main and suborders from ERP or can be broken down by MITS. MITS may interrogate PLM for BOM and BOP data and validate that the order can be processed. Alternatively, the ERP order may already contain the BOM and BOP information. MITS can support multiple launch points with cycle time differences to create a sequence line delivery. Suborders are married to the main order at the time of union. For non-sequence pull type operations, anonymous suborders can be married to the main order. All genealogy information is addended to the suborder or order, and we refer to this as the snowball effect. This is our e-checklist worker guidance screen. It is driven by the order-specific bill of process, or BOB, for the current work piece. The work steps in the checklist may require some form of sign-off, manual sign-off by the worker, automated sign-off from equipment such as machines or tightening systems, or manual sign-off with data collection, i.e. scanning material barcodes. If they cannot complete the step, the incomplete symbol X is used. We also utilize manual or free entry, FE, to further explain from the operator what is going on. By using our free entry, the operator can type in exactly what happened and why the step could not be completed. It may also be used if the operator notices a recurring issue, and this will let everyone see the problem. Missing material, or M, is used to identify any missing or damaged material. The operator selects material specific to the workpiece and selects it from a list. This is our worker information guidance screen. It's driven by the order-specific bill of materials, BOM, for the current workpiece. It provides textual or simple graphic prompts to the operator. This can consist of material prompts, tooling selection, or QA alerts. Information matrix is highlighted to follow along with the progress of the e-checklist screen. The e-checklist and worker information screens can be separate, shown on 2 separate monitors, or combined into one screen, showing this as well as the e-checklist side by side. This is a sample of our video work instruction screen, wherein the work instructions are provided in a video format. This may augment or even replace the standard worker guidance screens. This is particularly useful when training new operators or during the introduction of new variants with different processes. Typically, this will be used in a very low volume, high variability manufacturing environment. Electronic records of all activities and materials. All data collected during production is stored with the work order. The exact steps that work order went through are available instantly. This data contains process variables, material codes, serial numbers, and batch data, along with personnel and timestamp data. The information can be used to examine trends and final product attributes based on a specific set of build criteria. It can also be used to minimize the impact of material recall. This slide shows an example of a genealogy report viewed from the perspective of an order. By specifying the order ID, all information related to the various work steps is displayed. If the work step contains any process data, you can use drill downs to see this content as well. Another example would be viewing genealogy from the perspective of the lot or batch of a specific material. In this case, the material and lot or batch data would be specified, and the result would be a report showing all orders which consume material from that lot or batch. This is a critical function in the case of identification of a subpar material, and of course, the result being quarantine or a recall process. Our next module is genealogy and traceability, another very important module. Manufacturers need to track product genealogy to improve the outcome of their finished goods. Managers are able to gain complete visibility into the production of every part, subassembly, and final assembly to help identify quality issues before they become a problem. Product genealogy tracks the important manufacturing information such as raw materials, equipment used, inspection results, dates, quantities, lot numbers, and serial numbers, including those products supplied by vendors. The information collected through the product genealogy process can be used to measure quality output at each manufacturing stage against the intended product specifications. Some benefits include production workpiece tracking and tracing. You can trace current, past, and planned workpieces. You can track exact work path for any workpiece, and you can track all rework activities for any workpiece. Excuse me. Supply chain data management. We will collect and store extended information for brought-in parts and assemblies from different suppliers. workpiece build history. We will collect and store all information regarding which parts have been fitted to which work order. Supply chain, part or batch recall, quality containment. We give you the ability to query historical records to determine work orders containing specific parts or assemblies that may need to be recalled or quarantined. Each operational step is recorded in the Orders Results tab. This information includes the who, the what, the when, the where. Information along with any process or problem data collected. At any time, this information can be mined for individual order status or trending of operational efficiency. These functions are supported with the MITS ad hoc reporting function. And now I would like to introduce you to Brian Oshevsky. He is a project manager on our MITS development team. He will walk you through our next module, production monitoring. Take it away, Brian.
Thank you, Kevin. Morning, folks. I'm Brian Olszewski. As Kevin mentioned, I am part of the MITS development team, and I have been part of the team since DSI began our initiative to develop an MES solution. I'm going to give you a look into production monitoring and the lean manufacturing modules. First, I would like to just point out, we're going to talk about the 5 modules that are included in MITS, and you're going to see some overlapping info when we go through each module. So I just wanted to kind of reiterate that although each module serves its own purpose, they intertwine to form a cohesive whole, which is MITS. So why is it important to monitor your plant floor? Without production monitoring, you have to use a lot of manual processes to track KPIs, counts, or other production data. This could be notes on a whiteboard or manual input into a spreadsheet at the end of each shift, or any other means of data tracking. Maintenance response is based on communication reliability from production, where the machines are down or material is low, for example. And all this leads to wasted time and effort, which increases costs. When you add production monitoring, you have the benefit of being able to monitor your conveyors, your test machines, your devices in real time. Anything that has Ethernet connectivity can be monitored. KPIs and machine status can be viewed from any location with network access. This gives you a view of your plant floor on the go. This also gives management and maintenance the ability to troubleshoot and predict issues with the reporting that's included with our MITS solution, which we'll talk about on the ensuing slides. MITS can provide a live look at your plant floor. Live monitoring or visual management is crucial to your ability to respond quickly to issues. By having your plant floor monitored in real time, you immediately see alarm conditions, production issues, part locations, and the correct personnel can respond accordingly. By having real-time data, you will in turn decrease mean time to repair. And we know that a lower MTTR means lower downtime and better throughput. MITS can also provide real-time role-based user dashboards. So each user can create their own view, which will be displayed by default when they log in. This might be, a maintenance screen for maintenance or production overview screen, depending on the user. With overview screens displayed on marquees or line side screens, production personnel can see how the throughput is trending against the target. This keeps everybody aware of the current state. Whether you're overseas, at home, or on the plant floor, you always have visibility with our mobile application. We can enhance mobile access by providing plant monitoring on a mobile enhanced web page suited for view on any mobile device. We have all witnessed how COVID-19 affects, or what the COVID-19 effects are on our businesses, whether it's manufacturing or distribution. This mobile capability is huge for having access to your plant floor data while you're on the go or have no access to the facility. MITS will calculate standard KPIs configurable to fit your specific needs. We'll provide standard KPIs such as FTC, overall equipment effectiveness, mean time to repair, mean time between failure, and top 10 alarms. If there's a unique KPI that is specific to your process, we will configure and calculate those for you as well on an as-needed basis. Gathering data, analyzing the data, and implementing a solution is a key benefit to MITS. MITS will gather the data so you can focus your time and effort on analyzing it and developing a solution. And with more time to analyze data, your team can make the critical decisions to increase plant reliability. MITS can also display production counts and downtime. We can show this real time on a line side display or report this data with standard reports. We provide automated subscription reports that can be sent out each hour, shift, or each day to the correct personnel. These are fully customizable to fit your needs. This allows you to run reports by a given machine, by a shift, by a day, date range, whatever it is. With our ad hoc reporting, you can run a report to only see what you want to see. MITS will keep historical process and equipment data to a certain degree. We don't keep years of data, but we keep a list of data for analyzing frequent alarm occurrences or trends in your process. We log all events such as faults, alarms, and statuses, and these alarm reports will tell you what your heavy hitters are so that you can focus your efforts on increasing your uptime. So who benefits from production monitoring? Management benefits with boosted KPIs, and boosted KPIs means increased throughput and decreased downtime. Management can focus their efforts on identified bottlenecks and implementing a solution. Management can also set realistic production goals based on trend analysis. Maintenance will benefit by being able to reduce mean time to repair by monitoring machine status in real time from any location. And similar to management, maintenance can troubleshoot bottlenecked areas based on analyzing ad hoc reporting and subscription reports. And production staff benefits. They benefit by being able to monitor throughput and current trend to promote meeting milestones. The next module in MITS is lean manufacturing, which I will discuss on the next few slides. Everyone has heard the term poka-yoke. A poka-yoke is any mechanism and any process that helps an equipment operator avoid a mistake, which sounds a lot like error-proofing, which in regards to MITS is the purpose of lean manufacturing. MITS can interface with most pick-to-light systems and can do this with or without user verification, whether it's part verification or part information collection, checking tolerances. We can set up error check windows within MITS that if a part exceeds the set points, we can stop the line or set that part to a repair station. Electronic Kanban and part kitting solutions will improve efficiencies in inventory control and line side presentation. With MITS, we will help visualize work, limit work in progress, and maximize efficiency, which is the purpose of Kanban. MITS can also interface with different test equipment. These test equipment interfaces will marry the data from a myriad of different test devices to the product. This could be a gauging station or manually entered data on a file, automatic testing equipment. This marriage of data will happen within MITS without user intervention. Work steps configured to collect process data such as material codes or serial numbers can be set up to test results instantly. These results, such as reading a barcode or verifying torque data, can help prevent the completion of operations, forcing inline corrective action in order to prevent mistakes from leaving a given workstation. For rapid retrieval of target parts and optimal process security, the pick-to-light solution can be deployed. This feature can be configured to provide light only, light and a knowledge button, or light and pick detection. This will help improve takt time by showing the operator the specific sequence and reduce possible errors. Error-proofing solutions are available in many applications, and we can interface with any given one. This is an example of the difference between an operator viewing a paper work instruction and an intelligent light-guided system that also tracks and displays the cycle time at the workstation. For work cells that utilize torque tools, information such as placement and torque data can be displayed directly on the part in front of the user. MITS supports many different picking strategies, multi-material, single order, such as a material basket or a kit, single material, multiple orders, such as a sequence cart. And we can interface to pick device, such as top system Voxer or any alternate interface to existing equipment. This could include a custom interface or an MQ series, just to name a few, and dynamic picking graphics synchronized with operator actions so that we can display on-cart mobile graphics that can be shown on line-side displays. By delivering ready-made kits of parts to the production line operations, which MITS helps with, on an operation-by-operation basis, manufacturers can avoid the possibility of mistakes being made under time-critical environment of the assembly shop. MITS has the capability to track the consumption of materials. MITS drives the data and communicates it with the integrated warehouse management system or ERP. This side effect can be used to maintain a real-time record of material inventory. MITS can generate callbacks to a WMS or ERP to alert low material levels. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Mike Swenson, who's going to talk about our plant maintenance module. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Swenson. I'm the engineering manager of the electrical and controls group here at Design Systems. Additionally, I'm also the lead for health assessments and preventative maintenance, which ties directly to the plant maintenance module within MITS. You know, as we move towards leaner manufacturing processes, maintenance is going to play a critical role in the plant's success. And the MITS maintenance module will help you do this quickly and accurately by changing the data, taking the data and moving it from a reactive to a predictive maintenance status. What we can do is we can actually tie this into your existing maintenance system, or we can create a maintenance system that's right for your application. But in the end, the MITS maintenance module will provide the necessary information, tying it directly in with like the plant visualization to provide overhead graphic displays, alarm statuses and monitoring, even getting it on your mobile technology, whether it be a tablet or a phone. And this will significantly reduce your downtime events by knowing what the problems are instantly. One of the key benefits, as I said, was the plant visualization that ties in. Knowing what's happening on your plant floor and being able to respond quickly is key to the success of your maintenance team. Having the access to active alarms and being able to prioritize them to get your production back up and running quickly. By reducing your mean time to repair, we're correcting the breakdowns faster, and having access to production status anywhere allows that to happen. You know, your mean time to repair is critical. You know, our industry standard is about 2 minutes. So if you know what's going on out on your plant floor and you can respond accordingly, that's great. That reduces it and improves your throughput. Our MITS system can alert you of the issues, which provide a quicker response. In addition to that, we can provide maintenance work orders within our MITS system. We automatically can assign work orders to the maintenance personnel, comment on the status, and then close out the maintenance tasks, giving everybody the information they need, what needs to be done. This is directly taken through the work orders that can be provided through our MITS system. We can also customize the work order. You know, during the execution process of the work order, MITS can generate callbacks to the ERP or other systems and provide feedback on the consumption of non-production parts and materials. This helps for resource replenishment. One other key part of the maintenance work cycle is the improvement process. In the past, maintenance has always been viewed as a repair function and an overhead cost. But as we move towards leaner maintenance teams, they need to become more process driven. And how do we do this? By monitoring and analyzing the equipment information, taking the data provided by MITS and using predictive maintenance measures, you'll be capable of giving quantitative measurements that you can do something with. This is a simple example of a top 10 alarm listings within the MITS system. And this information will allow maintenance to increase output by understanding the data, by providing quick identification and prioritizing the equipment issues, which will give the maintenance team direction on correcting the low-hanging fruit and or planning for long-term repairs on a longer period of downtime. With that, I give Kevin Jones. Back to Kevin Jones.
Hello again, everybody. To launch an MES solution, obviously there needs to be some infrastructure requirements. So connectivity is critical to gathering the data. First, we need to establish a server for our software, as well as required third-party software, such as our OPC software, that allows us to talk to many different PLCs at the same time. The server can be actual or on-prem hardware, or it can be virtualized. We also have to have manual production stations to utilize electronic work instructions and e-checklists. We need to have local at each station. We utilize thin clients and monitors. The thin clients need to be connected via Ethernet to our server. Then we use dual monitors to connect to the thin clients to display our worker information screens and e-checklists. Next, machines with connectivity, such as a PLC. Each PLC will need to be connected via Ethernet to our server. This allows us to extrapolate all the possible data from your equipment, such as faults, alarms, part counts, cycle times, process variables. If you have older machines without connectivity, we work with Ethernet devices that can be applied to your equipment for monitoring of amperage, vibration, air pressure. We can also use relays and a PLC data concentrator to gather that a machine is running, or piggyback off of pilot lights to give you visibility of that older equipment. This screen reflects our MITS engine and how the data flows between your ERP, MRP system and the production floor. Each module we have offers a customizable solution to gathering, displaying, and interpolating all of the data. Our MITS is deployed across the globe in large automotive suppliers, as well as tier 1, 2, and 3 suppliers. We have systems still in production since 2001. Whether you are manufacturing a paperclip or a luxury automobile, our proven solution can work for you. Let's review some of the benefits from our MITS system as discussed earlier. Products are built exactly as ordered by the customer. Quality and safety of delivered products match customer expectations. Waste is gradually eliminated, leading to the least possible production costs. Reduced design to manufacture timeframe. Increased machine uptime. By seeing the equipment live and in real time, it enables you to respond faster to machine stoppages. Instant alarm messages and out of cycle messages promotes a faster mean time to repair, which means less downtime. Better FTC. We install quality gates along your processes to ensure that quality compliance is being met. We provide the information at the right place and at the right time to ensure you are meeting your quality initiatives. This gives you better FTC. Better operator efficiency. By using electronic work instructions, e-checklists, and lean manufacturing tools, we increase operator efficiency. Going paperless. Even if you have an MES system in place, chances are there are still travelers. Why? With our MITS traceability, you eliminate the need for paper. Everything is tracked and stored electronically as it should be. We interface with RFID, barcode scanners, 3D scanners, and flat files, just to name a few. Waste reduction. By utilizing quality gates and ensuring the product is corrected before it's too late, you reduce waste. Research has found that an MES system pays for itself on traditional cost reduction measures between 6 and 24 months after going live. These are just a few highlights of how our MITS solution provides immediate benefits and return on investment. Thank you very much for being here today. We appreciate your attendance. We will now answer your questions that were asked during the presentation. The first question we received: how does MITS interface to other IT systems like SAP or Oracle Cloud? I'd like to answer that question. Like most true MES systems, MITS offers multiple methods for interfacing to other systems. The preferred interface for MITS is MQ series. MITS ships with an available ActiveMQ queue broker, but the mechanics of connecting systems is only half of the answer. The more challenging aspect of system interconnection is designing and implementing the format and content of information to be exchanged between the systems. DSI is highly skilled at leading the process of design, implementation, and testing the interface, along with the SAP and Oracle system integrators. Another question we received: what, if anything, differentiates MITS from other MES systems? We have a few things that makes MITS stand out from other systems. As addressed earlier, MITS is both technically and commercially modular, meaning that as a customer, you only pay for what you need. MITS is a true MES system capable of both driving and monitoring production. Some systems using the umbrella MES classification are purely monitoring or SCADA systems. And last, DSI is a full service provider. Not only do we sell MITS software, we also provide design and integration services, project management, control support, and much, much more. With the maintenance module, this is another question. With the maintenance module, does it use time or cycle counts to trigger work orders? So we use our PLC information, and we gather that information and use that against what the manufacturer is recommending. So we'll trigger an alarm for our maintenance, such as X number of hours of runtime on a motor, just to name one, and we will set up a window for that and then trigger a maintenance work order based on that alarm occurrence. Another question that came in, is MITS scalable to fit any size manufacturing or warehouse application? Can you purchase a single module, or is it one size fits all? We have our MITS installed on a large automotive supplier, their entire plant, all the way down to a small bearing manufacturer on one line. We scale our software to suit your needs. It's fully customizable, and we integrate it ourselves, so it is not a one size fits all. We can provide our MITS solution to any size company. Another question, is the user interface easy to use for the plant personnel to make changes, and or is there support included for required future changes after launch? The user interface is very easy to use. It's displayed right in front of you, so you can easily toggle between screens. You can run your ad hoc reports, and of course, there's the subscription reports as well that come in at any time that you specify. The adding or subtracting from the system, that is what we do for our support after we leave. So we leave you with a fully functional system, and if you decide that you need to make changes afterwards, those are some of the things that we'll do, although the reporting can be done by the end user as well if you want changes in your reporting. Another question, what is your take on where an ERP system should end and where an MES system should start? Many ERP systems have MES modules and vice versa. That's very true. There are a lot of ERP providers out there that offer an MES solution. However, they're not very good at it. Our MES is just an MES. So an ERP should be used for your orders, your scheduling. Maybe it's also for your material and ordering more material. But an MES is for your plant floor, and our system is uniquely designed just for your plant floor. So although ERP providers do offer an MES solution, they're not very good at it. We are very good at it. And I believe that is the last question that came in. So if in closing, we'd like to thank you for being here today and allowing us to show you highlights of our MITS system. If there are questions we didn't get to or you would like more information, please contact us right away. Visit our website and click on the Industry 4.0 tab for more information. Thank you very much for your time today.
All right, and I just want to extend a thank you to Kevin, Mike, and Brian. Thank you also to our viewers for watching. We hope you tune in next week for our Tech Takeover, or not next week, but our next Tech Takeover, which will be November 18th. It's on automating process control for high precision and high part mixed production in metal cutting with Renshaw. And just a reminder that this event and all of our Tech Takeovers are archived on our website for you to view later. Thanks again.